Okay, what is up, guys? This is Shauna, as most of you know my name, and this is going to be a remake rant. This will be my remake of getting shushed, and yeah, it drives me crazy when somebody shushes me. Now, I'm gonna tell some stories of times I've gotten shushed. I'm probably gonna retell some stories, but I also have some other stories to tell that I didn't think about in my other video, and that has happened. So yeah. Now, I don't usually cry when I get shushed. It usually doesn't make me cry when somebody shushes me or tells me to be quiet or shut up, but there is this one incident where it kind of did. It happened back in February, and I'm going to get into that story later in the video. But yeah, it doesn't usually make me cry, it just gets me in a bad mood for a little bit. But yeah. Anyway, I have a story that actually happened during the freaking Florida trip that I kind of talked about. Now, excuse me, I'm probably gonna go off on a tangent when telling this story, so just bear with me. Yeah, this was either July 6th or 7th, I believe, of 2014. I think we were on our way home from Florida. But yeah, we were on our way home from Florida, and me and my brother just kept fighting the whole time about stuff, and he kept threatening to do stuff to me too. I remember he threatened to go on my channel and say rude and mean things to me, and I believe he also got mad because I was trying to I think we had this bag of candy or whatever, and I tried to take some, and my brother got mad at me, and I kept trying to tell my parents, but they just kept getting pissed off at me. They kept going, both of them kept being like, shut up, shut up, shut up. You know? Oh, God. And I think I remember the exact freaking time as well. I think this was at 12:03 p.m. I don't know how the fuck I remember this, okay? I don't know how on earth I remember that, but I remember weird things, guys, okay? But yeah. Yes, that's another example of me hating long road trips and stuff. Like I said in one of my previous videos, me and my family were just fighting the entire time. Of course, my dad and my brother can't be bothered to remember something like that. When I tried to say that I didn't want to go to California back in November, they just pulled the, "Oh, you had fun" card. I mean, they kind of have a point. Like, I mean, I did have some fun. Like, I had fun when we went to those, I forgot what they're called. Like, they're like these simulator, they're like indoor roller coasters, kind of. That's what they feel like. Like you go into like this dark place, and like you sit in this chair, and like they put a screen in front of you. It's usually like some action related stuff, and then like the chair will react to what's going on the screen, and it'll make you feel like you're really there. We had a Transformers one, and we had a Simpsons one. And I had a freaking blast on those things. Let me tell you. Those things were freaking fun. And then I had fun when we went during the fireworks show at Epcot. That's the only thing I really enjoyed about Epcot, to be honest, was like the fireworks show. I didn't really, but other than that, I didn't really have fun there either, because when we went to like the restaurant I think it was like the Mexico area, like it was like a taco restaurant, and they gave me a taco without sour cream. Now, I have to have sour cream on my taco. Especially back then, like, now I like to have sour cream, but not like a lot. I like to have like a moderate amount. But they didn't like put sour cream at all, and I was even more, I even made a bigger deal about it, like back when I was 16. I think I believe I was 16 when we went on the trip, so I tried to tell my parents. And then my dad got mad at me and said, "Your brother had to swallow a pill just now." And I said, "Swallowing a pill is not a big deal." And my dad said, "Neither is having a taco without fucking sour cream." Yeah. But I did have fun on the fireworks, during the fireworks show. And the scenery was pretty too. And like there was, I believe there was some music playing. Oh no, there wasn't some music playing. I was playing music on, I was thinking of the music on my 3DS that I was playing. But yeah, the scenery was pretty. The fireworks were awesome. But and then the Chevy test track that we also did at Epcot, that was pretty fun too. But other than that, I did not have fun on that trip. But yes, I apologize for going off on a tangent. It's just that is just something I cannot get off my chest. I might do a review video about going to Florida. Talk about what I can remember. But again, I apologize for that. I just had to get some more rant about it out. On to the next. On to the next story of me getting shushed. Now, I told this one in my other video of other rant on this. Again, I think this was February 15th, 2017. My friend Christy, she came over on that day. I do remember that being one of the days she came over. And I am almost 100% sure that was the same day where the story I'm about to get into take place, but I'm not completely sure though, but I'm almost, but I'm like, I'm like 95% sure it did. But anyway, me and Christy were talking about our favorite Cars lines. You know that movie, Pixar Cars? She was saying, the one that Mater said, she only likes me for my body. And then I bring up a Chick Hicks one where Chick was like, seriously, that was some pretty darn nice racing out there. Then he screams, buy me! Because he was trying to make it sound like he was complimenting Lightning McQueen at first, but then he like psychs him out, then he's actually talking about himself. That was hilarious. So I repeated it, and then my mom was like, shh. I don't remember what else she said, but I do remember her going, shh, quiet, or something like that. It's like, come the frick on. Me and Christy were just having a good time talking about our favorite Cars lines. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone was asleep. I mean, Christy, she did bring her son Owen, but I don't even think he was asleep, if I remember correctly, and my dad was at work, and my brother was, like, at school, I believe, and this was, like, during the daytime, like, it's not like people were trying to sleep, you know, everyone was awake, you know, and I was just saying that, and I was just saying it for a Cars line. It's not like I was constantly going, you know what I mean? Oh God. Here's the one that happened just back in February. You know, it happened after I did my other rant on this, so that's why I didn't talk about it. But this was like at nighttime. It was late at night. My uncle was playing music in his room, and it was like depressing sleep music. He was playing it in his room, and the thing is, like, you know, when we were living with my uncle at the time, there was the bedroom that I was staying in was like right next to my uncle's, so we could hear like each other's noises and whatnot. So he can like hear a lot of the stuff I was doing, and I could hear a lot of the stuff he was doing. So he could hear like whatever I was doing that disrupted him, and I could hear like the sleep music he had playing. So I wrote him a note saying, the sleep music is too loud, please turn it down. I didn't give him the note in person. I stuck it on the living room table because I was afraid to talk to it about him in person. So I just wrote a sticky note and put it on the table for him to see next time he went in. Then a little bit later, he comes to my room and says, "You know the sleep music I play? I do it to drown out all the noise that you make. So shut up." It went something like that. But yeah, that was the incident that almost made me cry. Because I was already in a bad mood from the music that he was playing, and second of all, I am way more sensitive to shut up than shh or quiet. So yeah, not that shh is that much better, but still. Excuse me. But yeah, that one almost made me cry. And then there was a time back in, okay, this was somewhere, but I cannot remember when exactly it was, but I know it was sometime between March 5th, 2011 and December 25th, 2011. Because I was playing this one Papa Louie game. It was Papa's Pancakeria, and that came out on March 5th. And I had to play on the family computer we had at the time, because this was before me and my brother got our own computers that we could just use in our rooms. And we got those computers on December 2012. Yeah. We got those computers at December 2012. But yeah, I can't remember when this was, though. I think it was like in 2011, because I think Pancakeria was still new at the time. But yes, I was playing the pancake game, and what happened was I got a perfect score on one of the customers. And it was one of the closers too. If you play these games, you'd know that the closers are known to be more picky about their orders than the normal customers. And I think the one I got a perfect one was Hank, the police officer. But yes, but anyway, I got like really excited. I can't remember how my reaction went all of a sudden, but I think it went something like, yes! Or something like that. And then my dad gets mad at me. Well, he doesn't really get mad. He just gets really, he got irritated because the living room was near the computer. Like, okay, when you were walking into the house I had back in Orange Grove, you walked in and the computer was like on this side. Oh, sorry. I guess you can't really see because of my chair, but as you walked in, the computer was like on your left-handed side, and then the living room was like adjacent to it, pretty much. So yes, my dad got really irritated. Again, I can't really remember what he said, but I think I remember him given the excuse that he just wanted to relax or something. First of all, a 2-second yes is not gonna stop you from relaxing. And second of all, you're in the freaking living room, bruh. Noises are gonna go on. Like, you can't expect the living room to just be quiet all the time. It's the main part of the house. It's called the living room. People are supposed to just hang out in there and have a good time. Of course, there's gonna be noises. If you want to relax or something, then go into the master bedroom. You know? But yeah. I'm not trying to talk shit about anyone when I make these videos. I just like to give stories, you know? It feels good to just tell stories about things that have happened in my life. Whether they're good stories, bad stories, annoying stories, exciting stories. You know, I just like to tell stories of incidents that have happened to me and my family. So yeah. Now, if you do want someone to be quiet, like if you're like trying to concentrate on something, or you're trying to go to sleep and that person is like preventing you from doing so because, I don't know, they're making like a lot of noise or something, then say something like, hey, you're being a little loud. Can you please quiet down a bit, you know? That's fine. Like, if someone, like, said that to me, I wouldn't have a problem with it. It's when people, like, go just, shh, be quiet, Shauna. Or shut up, or, you know. That's what puts me off. But if people were, like, being nice about it, you know, that I'll just be like, okay, sure, I'll try to be more quiet. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. I don't want to make this video too long. So that is, and I don't really have much else to say, so that's gonna be the... Oh, one more thing. Last time I checked on my channel, I had 97 subscribers. I'm only 3 more subscribers away to getting 100. So if you guys would subscribe to me and help me reach 100, I would really appreciate it. And then my next milestone will be 200, then 300, then 400, then 500, you know, then so forth and so on. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.